Ralph, where are you? Come on, seriously? Well, you'll have to drop what you're doing and come over to your mom's now. Why? Because we're commemorating your dad's death. Don't make me say it again. Today's the 1-year anniversary of his death, and we all agreed to get together. You're late. Please rush a bit more, okay? Gosh, Amy, you're even scaring me with that tone. When you talk like that, it's no wonder why Ralph stays away. I wouldn't want to be dictated to by my wife, like everything's a life or death situation. Well, it's funny you phrase it like that, Diana, because it is a death situation. His father's death anniversary, and I can't be the only one who thinks it's totally disrespectful to not only be late, but to not be here early enough to help set up and prepare food. I mean, does it make sense to be so nonchalant on a day like this? He's already gone and died, my husband. So I think you should be careful of the tone you're taking, Missy. Treat what's left of us better. It's not like Ralph isn't a busy man, trying to provide for you and your family. He's been slaving away at the office, no doubt. He's the office ace, after all. Always cleaning up after someone. Don't make him clean up after you, too. Anyway, don't get worked up. The clock in the living room is fast. There's still time for him to get here before your so-called ceremony starts. Lord save us all.
I know what it is. Amy just misses my brother is all. He has got such a cheeky chappy charm, doesn't he? You feel lost without him by your side. That's true love for you. It turns you into an egg.
That's incredible rubbish. You're giving me goosebumps.
As F. I'm spot on. Which would explain why you rung him an hour ago, why you rang him 30 minutes ago, and why you've just hung up from another call with Ralph. That's not normal. It's obsessive codependence. You just want to hear his voice at the very least, yet alone being with him. Ringing all the time is suggestive of that.
It obviously wouldn't have anything to do with your brother cheating on me. As if I'd gain a habit of ringing him up from that, and some sort of delusional paranoia that he's getting up to God knows what.
No, it definitely couldn't be that, because that was long, long ago. You'd be a complete loony to keep clinging on to that. It feels like something of myth now, as if it never even happened.
Correction, it definitely did happen. I remember it as if it was only yesterday. And I'll remind you that it only happened 2 years ago. Hardly forgettable from all the short time that's passed. Only 2 years ago, I was a hair's breadth away from cutting your brother out of my life for good. Divorce is really what he deserved after treating our marriage as if it was a joke like that. But what did I do? I took him back like a saint for the kids. As far as I'm concerned, your brother could be at my constant beck and call, and we still wouldn't be even.
Huh. I don't think so. I think Ralph pulls more than his fair share, and you certainly don't make it easy on him. I think he's been an angel to you for the last 2 years. But like all privileged people, you're blind to your luck.
Luck? Don't make me choke on my coffee. If you think I'm so lucky, then please find someone to marry as delightful and dependable as your brother. I guess that's why you haven't married yet. You haven't found a person like him. That type of irresistible charm that makes him so popular with the ladies that you get to share your other half with the world and become one of his quarters.
Who are you? Shakespeare? Why are you saying such hurtful things? Especially on a day like today. Today isn't about you or how you feel towards my brother's past wrongdoings. You need to stop projecting. It makes for a really uncomfortable family gathering.
Huh. You just feel offended to even imagine that you would end up with a scoundrel as low as your brother. All whilst defending him. It's a bit contradictory, isn't it? Are you saying that Ralph's own sister can't even be on his side? Huh, and you talk of loyalty. Clearly you don't know the meaning of the word. What type of person are you that you first of all don't understand family loyalty, and two, you don't know when to be quiet? You say all of these things in front of me, Your mother-in-law! And on the anniversary of your father-in-law's death, no less! Now who's contradictory? It shows a complete lack of tact. That my ears are burning! What are you talking about? When it comes to you, Diana, I have done nothing but mirror your tact. Everything I've learned since getting married and being better acquainted with you. It's been a pleasure, as both of our tones reflect. Quite the education.
Oh, Ralph's coming up the driveway now. Ralph! What's been taking you so long? Please be nicer to Amy. She's been verbally beating me and Mom up while you were gone. It's giving me a headache.
That sly little fox. Huh. Amy, can't you give my mom and sister a bit of peace? Every time we go to my house, it's so loud I can't hear myself think. Peace? Oh, is that the name of the girl you cheated on me with? I bet you like a bit of peace. Let me make this easy for you. If I get abused, I'm not going to sit around taking it like a doormat. It makes sense. If a guy in a bar punches you, you punch back. Simple as that. The way your mom and sister have treated me, the least that I could do back to make it even is speaking harshly. I don't know who you think I am. Do I look like a punching bag? How much disrespect do you think I'm willing to take? Just quietly trying to understand things people do and demurely coming to terms with it? It's not happening. It defies the laws of logic. I'll tell you what you are. You're a daughter-in-law and a sister-in-law. And what do you think that is? A servant and a slave? Whatever happens in your house, should I just constantly be backing my opinions and feelings and agree to everything they want me to do? Like they are orders, not questions? All while smiling like an airhead. Also, was I always like this? Reactive and hard-headed? No. When I first met your family, I really tried. I was always amicable, generous, and patient. I would always seize the opportunity to do as much as I could to help, sacrificing my time and energy to make your family comfortable. But the problem is that they never appreciated it. Your family don't know how to appreciate kindness, only how to exploit it. And do you know what the inevitable result is of this treatment? You do harden up and become apathetic to their needs. You do take on traits that resemble a dog barking, to avoid biting them. To give them clues that what they expect of you is simply not appropriate or ethical. Honestly, in your house, speaking harshly is the bare minimum that I have to do, to protect myself. So yeah, I've changed over the last 10 years since we've met. Become less tolerant of bad behavior. Literally, you don't know how to lose, Amy. Everything I say is like an argument you need to win, and I have no taste for it. You're so tough, my mouth goes dry and I just want to disappear. It's probably because you're like this that I cheated on you. Did that really just come out of your mouth? Did I seriously just hear you say that? You cheating on me is my fault? Go on then, you lousy piece of crap. Tell me all the ways I led you to invite another girl into bed with you. Lay it out for me, because I can't quite make the leap that you've made. For goodness sake, I shouldn't even open my mouth. Sure, that works for me. There's no point of explaining if you can't even find the logic for your argument. You just blub like a fish. It'd be even more embarrassing for you than it already is. Honestly, if you're in the wrong, then know that and take a step back. Don't try and justify it. It makes you look ridiculous. That's enough. The only reason I'm still around is for the kids, Ralph. Know that and live with just a modicum of dignity and appreciation. Hey, Mom. So good to see you again. You too, my little prince. Come right in. Darling Ralph, why are your eyes so swollen? Were you drinking last night? No. They just are a bit puffy these days. I don't know why. Maybe I'm tired.
It's because you're old, bro. I heard that it's a sign of aging when the skin around your eyes gets puffier.
What sort of rubbish are you spewing? Old? Your brother's in his prime. I don't know. I think it's just tiredness is all. But thanks for the confidence boost, Lucy. Oh, darling. Yes, work must be very tiring. They're always getting you to tie up the ends of the more junior staff's work, aren't they? It's a hard job even without that. Bless you. Go into the living room and lay down if you want. I'll call you when lunch is ready. I might do that, Mom. Thanks. Hey! Amy, you have to make sure you feed Ralph well. He's got a lot on his plate what with work, and I'm worried he's not eating enough. Especially iron-packed foods, like leafy greens and red meat. His peaky color reminds me of his father's anemia. Got that? What are you supposed to do if the head of a household is so lethargic? Puts a real spanner in the works at home, I'm sure. I can't say that I know what you're talking about, Diana. He eats enough for two, and is incredibly picky, always wanting steak for dinner. As for housework, I do it all, as you can't part him from the sofa when he gets in. So I don't really know what you think will stop working at home. I would put it down to laziness, to be honest. He's always been this way, unfortunately. Anyway, I thought we were coming over to eat together for Ralph's birthday. Do you need help with some finishing touches on the meal? Yes, I do need some help, actually. Please start with the ingredients I've bought. They're laid out on the sides in the kitchen. Excuse me. Start? Yes. The only reason I called you over is because I was scared my son wouldn't get a proper meal on his birthday. There's steak in the kitchen, with seasoning and some different vegetables that need prepping and cooking. Also, don't forget the cake. I bought a pre-made cake mixture box, so I've made it easy for you. I must have been deluded. For a second there, I thought you'd invited us over to treat our family. My mistake. I should have suspected it would be something like this. Huh? What are you muttering over there?
Amy, could you make some of your famous cookies while you're making the other stuff anyway? Even now, my mouth waters thinking about them. You are the absolute best cookie chef I know. Please?
Ah, what a joke. Lucy, do you want to come help with the cooking? That way it would free me up to bake the cookies as well.
What? Oh, that's a bummer. Then I'm not really that interested. Forget the cookies. I gotta catch up on the new Grey's Anatomy season that came out.
Did you guys hear the news? They said that the land on the east side of the river will soon be used for part of development to make a new smart city. It's beyond exciting news. It must have slipped my mind. I can't believe that I only just thought to bring it up. And smart cities are popping up all over the place, Mom. Why are you so excited for this one's development? If anything, it will make the local roads busier, which is a bit of a pain. Oh, my little prince. You won't think it's such a pain when you realize that the land me and your father have owned since you were born is being considered for a part of the city's development. There's gonna be apartments and all manner of buildings. I think the plans for the development are pretty concrete now. You know your old mom has quite a lot of land on the east side of the river, don't you? Me and your father invested what was left over from the wedding money we received from my parents, your maternal grandparents. And now it seems that we've struck gold. God bless your father that he's not here to see it. Wow, that's incredible news. Seriously. We might be rolling in money soon. You never know. Really? Was there actually some sort of plan that specified negotiating a sale for our land? Gosh, we'll really become rich, won't we? Mom, then please buy me a new car. Maybe one of those fuel-guzzling Hummers to make up for all the good the smart city's doing. Also, it's a big car. Important for showing off our status as part of the new money elite. Of course, darling. I'll get anything money can buy when I sell that land. I would never hold back for my perfect little prince. We'll be rolling in money together. If we're not holding back, the next on the agenda should be quitting my godforsaken job. I'm sick of those new hires brown-nosing me for help. Damn them all! Well said, my son. Let's drink to that. Forget slaving away for $1 million company when we're millionaires. Amy, what's up with you? Do you think you won't benefit out of this? Don't worry. The crumbs of my success will be sure to fall your way. Put in your order. A nice handbag. A holiday in Europe, perhaps. Maybe an extension on the kitchen. Get you out of that dingy space you have.
Huh. The way you're talking, it sounds as if you've already sold the land, Diana. Maybe sell the land before you offer to buy me things or have Ralph thinking he can quit a job that supports his family. I feel like I've heard bits and pieces about how this land is going to be developed for years, and I can't say that I'm convinced this time is any different. The result will stay as unsold land.
Why do you always try to undermine everything, huh? You look at everything from the most disagreeable angle possible.
Look, Diana, it's just difficult to believe when it's been an idea thrown around for years. I think it's too hopeful to start calling yourself rich or promising things to people. I also don't know how I feel being on the receiving end of your gifts, when in the past you've disrespected my own family calling them snobby because they are upper middle class and haven't allowed me and Ralph to receive their financial help that's been meant in good faith. For example, my family's offer to pay for mine and Ralph's wedding. You said all sorts of things to disregard their generosity, pushing them from investing in the day that me and Ralph wanted, all because of your pride. It meant that we seriously downsized and had to settle on a small hotel venue that neither of us loved particularly. I just think it's odd. You've called me and my family entitled multiple times and earmarked me as a princess that you need to harden up to reality since I became your daughter-in-law. But now you want to shower me with gifts? And with what money? Land is not guaranteed money, I'm afraid. Please realize that this may be a pipe dream, since this land has not sold over the last 40 years you've owned it.
But what I'm saying is this time, it is being developed, so it will sell. It's a black and white matter, Missy.
Okay, then when? What month? What day?
Excuse me. Count yourself out of benefiting from the windfall, but don't ruin it for everyone else, all right? Even if you change your mind later, you're not seeing a penny, I tell you. Not even a penny, you ungrateful cow. How dare you sit there with a face like a slapped ass and yap on about your misfortune and how it's been hard for you being well off, so you wouldn't wish it on us. Cast your curses on another family, witch.
Don't worry, I never want to see that money. But I sincerely hope you do. Before you die, I hope the land musters itself from the ashes and like a phoenix rains down fires of gold for you. There we go. That's the opposite of a curse. Compliments from your family witch.
Hey! Sit back down! Where are you going? Ralph, tell her that I'm not done with her yet!
Go get her, Ralph. She can't just drop a bomb like that and run off. Try and keep her in her place, for goodness sake.
I'll get her. Ralph? What's wrong with you? Ralph? Ralph? Ralph!
Ralph! Oh my goodness! Ralph! Lucy, ring the ambulance! Now!
What happened? I heard Ralph fainted after I left? Because of you, he fainted. He got all worked up as you were damning our family. You spiteful thing. How long will you try to dismantle our family for? And for what? As punishment for Ralph cheating on you once, years ago. How much do you plan on tormenting him? Excuse me? Are you trying to pin everything on me right now? How could I cause Ralph to collapse? It's nonsense and I won't listen to it.
Amy! There you are! Oh goodness, I don't know what to say. Apparently Ralph's condition is really serious.
Why? What's happening? Do they know what caused him to faint?
They say his kidney function is only at 5% right now. It's really serious. Oh my goodness. This must have been why he was acting so fatigued earlier. His kidney wasn't regulating his blood pressure or toxins properly. If it's really bad, it can cause cardiac arrest even. I don't know what to do. What will happen to Ralph?
Gosh, how can this happen to someone who seemed so healthy? I can't believe it. Where's Ralph now?
Getting emergency dialysis treatments, according to the nurses. Oh goodness. This is awful. I thought it was stress-induced, not a possibly fatal kidney disease. Oh my goodness. I can't believe this. Please let Ralph be okay to whoever's listening. Hear my desperate plea.
Oh my! My son! My boy! How could this happen? You! If he's not alright, then I swear I will never forgive you. This is all your fault for not looking after him properly. So what you're saying is that my son will have to undergo dialysis treatment for the rest of his life? Goodness me! Yes, unfortunately, due to the extremely low percentage of kidney function your son has left, he will have to continuously receive dialysis in his lifetime. But even then, your son is not totally free from risk. The best option that I can see would be undergoing a kidney transplant.
A kidney transplant?
Yes. Kidney transplants are actually much less difficult than other organ transplants, you'll be glad to hear. Moreover, their long-term prognosis is very good. Most patients make a full recovery after undergoing the surgery and from taking the post-surgery medicine that ensures the body accepts the donor's organ as its own. I think if it's possible, it would be best for the patient to undergo a kidney transplant. So, does someone within our family have to donate a kidney? That would be the quickest method, yes. As long as the donor is healthy and passes the cross-matching, in which we test to see if the donor's kidney would be compatible for the patient. Then anyone within the family can choose to donate a kidney. Okay. Thank you for your kind explanation, Doctor. We will come back to you with a decision as soon as possible. Yes. Thank you for your time, and I'll await your decision. I best be making my rounds now. Have a good day. Did you hear that, Amy? There's only you who could donate your kidney and save Ralph. Excuse me? Were we listening to the same conversation? Didn't you hear? The kidney transplant! The surgery! Don't you feel a responsibility to save your husband? Why is that on me? How can you assume I would donate my kidney without even asking me how I feel about it? Then what are you suggesting? That I, practically an old woman, do it? That Lucy, who hasn't even gotten married yet, do it? Huh? Look, I understand that it wouldn't be wise for you, Diana, to undergo the surgery at your age, with an older kidney up for donation. But why are you canceling out Lucy from this decision? She's younger and healthier than me. What has her being unmarried got anything to do with it?
Amy, when I get married, I'll have to have children, won't I? So obviously I can't be a candidate for this.
Sorry, am I missing something? What does your kidney and having children have anything to do with one another?
Amy, haven't you seen those women who have really awful high-risk deliveries and really suffer upon giving birth? Giving birth is no walk in the park, even if you are healthy. And on top of that, by the time I'm married and pregnant, I'll be a geriatric mother, which already puts me at an elevated risk. I should at least work with what I've got and get married in order to expect to be able to have kids at all, without being put in too much danger.
See? Look, Amy, you really are our only hope. Please just start with at least getting the cross-matching to see if you are a compatible donor for Ralph. Please do this for Ralph. Diana? Mom, stop. Don't pressure her into it. What do you mean, stop? Stop and let you die like this. Whatever it takes. You need to live and see your kids go off to college. See them get married and have children of their own. Don't you think so, son? Don't you think so, Amy? No matter if that's what I want, what we all want, you can't chastise someone into it. Amy, look, love. I'm sorry about all my shortfalls and ways that I've made you feel undervalued. I want us to be on each other's side, okay? I'll try to be better to you, love. So please, this once, will you save me? Please?
I need some time to think on it.
How long? Before my son stops breathing, please try to make your decision. All right. Have you still not decided yet?
It's a complicated decision to make, Diana. There's people who have lived perfectly well whilst receiving dialysis their whole life. And on the flip side, there's people who have really suffered after kidney transplants due to their body not accepting the donor's kidney. If perhaps we underwent the surgeries and both of us suffered for it, I can't bear to think of what state I've left my children in. They can't lose both of their parents. It's stuff like this that makes me hesitate. So I think I'll need to do some more research and thinking before I come up with my answer.
Please, Amy. Please do this for my son. I can't beg you enough. Look, I know we've had our differences, but I'm telling you now, if you go through that surgery and save my son's life, I'll be forever grateful. I'll treat you like a queen and kiss the ground you walk on.
Diana...
Please believe me when I say that I'm so sorry for how I've treated you. I want you to realize that I didn't fathom how awful I've been to you. And now looking back, I am so full of regret. I know Ralph's my son, but it wasn't an excuse to not put myself in your shoes and recognize how hurt you must have been from his infidelity. I am amazed that as a woman, I couldn't see that it was heinous behavior from my son, and I should have been on your side and supported you in reprimanding him. Sorry that I wasn't there for you. Also, I know I've been selfish as a mother-in-law and that I've abused that position of respect you held for me and made you work far too hard in pleasing my family. I never tried to think from your perspective and love you as a real daughter. But I want to change that, and I sincerely apologize for how my short-sightedness and ego have affected you. As soon as you said that you didn't want to be Ralph's donor, my heart sunk and I came to think about the origin of that decision. How maltreated you must feel. How exploited. And I realized why you wouldn't want to.
Diana, why are you realizing it now? How I felt for years has been ignored. It's so bizarre to me that suddenly this is a breakthrough that you've had.
I think it's the clarity that difficult situations bring on you. You suddenly reevaluate everything and see all the things you want to take back and change. For all the sins I've done against you in these 10 years, I sincerely apologize. From now on, I'll do so much better, even though I know that can't take back the scars my behavior has already caused. Amy, I am sorry.
Diana, if you suddenly say things like this, I just don't know how to react. It sounds too convenient for you.
I'm being sincere, Amy. I am truly sorry for how much I've hurt you. Truly sorry. And in show of this, I'd really like to sign over all the land to be developed in your name, if you are able to do the surgery for Ralph.
Really? The land?
Yes. It is absolutely your right to receive it. Giving a kidney to Ralph is above and beyond any blessing that I could ever hope to receive. Saving Ralph is no match to any value that land could ever accrue, and so I want you to have it, on completing the surgery. That money is nothing, truly nothing compared to what your help to Ralph could mean. Do you think you could find it in your heart to change your mind? To give Ralph that new lease of life he so desperately needs? I pray that you can. On my knees, I pray that you can.
Diana, I can't process this. I just don't even know how to react. Okay, I'll do the surgery.
Really? Oh, praise the Lord! Oh, please let me hug you. Thank you. Thank you, Amy! You have saved Ralph! You have saved my son! Thank you! How are you both feeling? Good, thank you, Doctor.
Yes, well, thank you.
Glad to hear it. It seems you are both in good condition for the surgery. So if both patients are happy, let's proceed to the prep room. After that, you'll each be taken to theater by the nurses, whilst under anesthesia. Does that sound good to you? Yes.
Yes, Doctor.
Perfect. All in all, the surgery takes around 4 hours, so with preparation for surgery as well, you should hopefully be out of surgery at around 12:30 p.m. But you'll need a while to completely overcome the effects of the anesthesia, so resting is advised afterwards. Please don't worry, as aside from me, we have a very skilled set of medical staff who will be aiding me in this operation. Both of you can enter this with your minds at ease. It is, as already stated at our preliminary consultation, a low-risk surgery with a good prognosis for both patients, so I hope you can dispose of concern.
Thank you, Doctor.
Dr. Haroldson, my son will be okay, won't he? After the transplant, he'll be better. Yes, with the success of the surgery and after treatment, your son should be fine. All you need to do now is leave it up to my capable team of medical staff, and pray. Thank you, Doctor. I will. Good luck, Ralph. Good luck, Amy. Put your minds at rest, and see you soon.
Do you think Ralph's going to be okay, Mom?
Of course, he'll be fine. I know I said that I'd stop going to get my fortune read, because of church and everything. But I went about a month ago and the fortune teller said he'd have a brush with death in his 40s, but overcome it and have a long life. She is a good fortune teller, Mystique is. Very trustworthy. She was spot on about your father. You'll see. Everything will come to pass and your brother will be fine. Oh, darling. You brought what I asked, didn't you? Got your brother's signature and everything?
Yeah, I've got them. Yesterday, Ralph signed it. But Mom, are you actually going to go through with it? Making Amy agree to a divorce?
Absolutely! I've had my fill of her since the day I met her. But the way she treated your brother, so snooty, just because he cheated on her once. It's ridiculous, really. The absolute conceit of it. She has terrorized him straight for the last 2 years, bulldozing everyone with her righteousness. And then just when she gets the chance to make up for it, the snooty, self-loving woman needs a whole damn campaign and the promise of land worth its weight in gold to even consider the notion. We all need to do this family and Ralph a favor and get rid of that eyesore. On top of that, if she's a thorn in our side now, imagine what a pain in the behind she'll become when she demands that land. Nope! I will never give it to her. And so she simply can't stay in this family. Of course I'm going to force her to divorce Ralph. I do want to grow old in a bit of peace.
But do you think she'll just willingly sign the divorce papers?
She doesn't know how to do anything willingly, which is the problem. Just you wait and see, though. I'll force her to sign it, as soon as she's out of surgery and hopefully ditzy with the anesthetic. Then my little prince will be free of her. And so will we.
Mom, guess what? Amy's already out of surgery. It's quite a bit faster than I thought.
I wonder why that is. Maybe it's because Amy was only necessary for the initial stage. But the doctor did say it would take 4 hours, didn't he? Excuse me, nurse. Did the kidney transplant for my son go well? Is it finished earlier than expected? Your son's primary care doctor, Dr. Haroldson, will be down soon. Please wait to hear from him. Amy! Amy! Is she sleeping right now?
Amy, wake up! Me and Mom have come to see you.
Lucy? Is the surgery over? Did it go well? Ralph. How's Ralph? Come on now, wake up a bit. Only you came out. Frustratingly. I guess the doctors have a bit more to deal with for Ralph. Come on, look at me. Focus. Can I sleep a bit more? It's all right if you sleep, but first sign this, then sleep. Make yourself useful. What do you mean? What's that? The land rights? As if. No, these are divorce papers. Please hurry up and sign the darn thing. What? Divorce papers? Yes. If you want the land, you can kiss my feet and beg. You are never getting your grubby hands on it, as far as I'm concerned. That was just to lure you in. And as sure as a rat after a piece of cheese, you went for it. I can't believe you actually thought I'd give that to you. Huh? Look at your face. I can't tell if it's the drugs or if you are just really slow. Let me spell it out for you. I was never giving you the land. That was just to make you agree to the surgery. The surgery has happened, and now I can drop the guys. You are not getting the land. Get it? It makes me laugh at how innocent you were, thinking I'd actually give it to you. Land that's on the brink of making me rich. You must have thought I had a screw loose. Diana, how can you do this? You made a promise. My kidney for the land rights. People change their minds. Although in my case, the decision was made from the beginning. You were never getting your paws on that land. And now I want you to take your paws off my son before I make your life a living hell. Diana, you are a sadistic cow if I ever knew one. Oh, here she is again. Little Miss Righteous making an appearance. You have been saying that for the last 2 years, and the only reason you stayed with Ralph is for the children's sake? Well, I release you from your burden. Also, you hate me. You hate being part of this family so much that the last time we were together, you got up and left. Why not just get up and leave for life, huh? Do everyone a favor. It's a win-win. I feel like a fairy godmother right now, granting your wishes. If you just want to sign here, then you can have a life free of me and your cheating husband. It's a great deal. How dare you? How dare you? Their nerve to come and demand me to divorce? Just after I've saved your son's life. Why on earth would I accept getting a divorce on the grounds that you want me to? If that was the case, I would have never even married Ralph. I'm not sure if you've noticed, Diana, but my marriage is none of your concern. I'll be with or without him, on my own terms. Got it? Why are you trying to evade this divorce? Do you think if you stay married, I might magically cave and give you the land? Just sign the bloody divorce papers already. Sometimes, Diana, I question if you are even human. Why the hell do you think you can come in here after I'm recovering from surgery and hit me in the face with divorce papers? You are insane. Absolutely insane. The most selfish, entitled piece of crap I've ever met. Get away from me right now or I'll scream. How dare you speak to me like that? I'm just trying to protect my family from you, you snake. How many more times do you want me to hit you with these papers before you sign them? Get out right now. Sign the papers and I'll be gone. You can be alone forever then. I've already got Ralph's signature. I just need yours. Shut up! I've already said no, so get the hell out, you hag! What the hell did you just call me? Why, you little... Ladies. I will not tolerate this type of language being used in the wards. Please compose yourselves. Now, madam, why are you scolding your daughter-in-law who so kindly offered to give a kidney to your son? She surely doesn't deserve such treatment. Oh, doctor! Well, she's just caught me a bit off guard is all. What about my son? How is he doing? Did the surgery go well? Where is he? He's fine. Don't worry. We'll have him on the ward soon and you can see him. Although, unfortunately, we couldn't go through with the surgery today. What? What? We planned to start after preparation, but the machines in the operating room were having technical problems, so it just wasn't possible, I'm afraid. We tried to secure another operating room for your son and daughter-in-law, madam, but due to them being in use for other surgeries, it simply wasn't a possibility. Inevitably, we will have to postpone to another day. Luckily, there seems to be some space tomorrow, so we can proceed with the surgery then. What? So, let me get this straight. Inside her stomach, she still has 2 kidneys. Yes, we were not able to open the patient's stomach due to the complications with machines, and as such, Amy still has 2 kidneys. But as I said, tomorrow there are free operating theatre slots, so it will be possible to proceed then, if the patients are happy to. But in the meantime, I ask that you refrain from arguing, because it's a hospital ward and we have to be considerate of other patients. What's more, Amy could do with some rest, while the anesthesia completely wears off. The after effects can often leave patients feeling nauseous, you see. I'm guessing I'll see you both tomorrow, unless I hear otherwise. Please have a restful afternoon. Thank you, God! Oh, thank you! I survived by the skin of my teeth. I survived! Look, Amy. About earlier. The game has changed slightly, hasn't it? What with my kidneys being perfectly intact and untouched in my stomach. Whoops. Poor Ralph. That is a shame for your son. To think that I almost gave my kidney up to the spawn of the devil itself. Huh. Amy, look now. Now come on. I must have gone senile for a moment. Forget what I said. Gosh, I myself can't even remember what I said. Some gibberish or other, probably. Just a silly argument. Shut up and give me those divorce papers.
No, you can't have them, Amy. Mom, maybe we should rip them up?
Yes, fabulous idea. Divorce. What was I thinking, divorce? I was getting all mixed up there. Let me get rid of these. Oh. Why would you rip up perfectly fine divorce papers? On such a lovely day as well. Hand them over. I think I can find a use for them. Oh well. I guess I'll just have to make a trip to the solicitor's and grab some. A bit of a pain, but oh well. In the big wheel of things, a little trip in the car for some documents isn't a big bother. Not like, say, giving up a kidney to a cheating husband.
Come on, Amy. You're not really going to get a divorce, are you?
If you asked me 5 minutes ago, I wouldn't have wanted to. Oh, that's funny. You did. But under the changed circumstances, I am going to. Get a divorce, that is. As quick as humanly possible. I just don't feel like hanging around. Don't know if I'm imagining it or maybe being a bit sensitive, but I sense a lot of hostility to me coming from this family. Huh. It's a funny thing. I don't know why I would think that. Huh. Amy! Let's talk this over. I told you I wasn't in my right mind when I asked you to divorce Ralph. It was a mistake. Please find it in your heart to forgive. You said you'd give Ralph one of your kidneys. You cannot hold my behavior over him. Huh? Be rational. Oh, well, it's just one of those things, isn't it? You know, when you go into a restroom and come out, you don't always feel the same. You know, minds change, don't they, Diana? I know you know that. So all of your wild rambling is pointless. And if I might add, a bit embarrassing. Sorry, I know embarrassing yourself and being shameless is one of your favorite pastimes, Diana. Don't let me try and change you. Please, feel free to go and harass whatever poor girl Ralph tries to marry next. Hopefully the whole one kidney thing doesn't ruin his chances with the ladies. Let's hope he stays as much as a babe magnet as when he was married to me. Let's hope he stays around, period. That's all I can do for you, by the way. Hope. But Amy! I'm not actually finished yet, Diana. I also wanted to wish you well on the whole land development thing. Just so you're aware, I was never interested in the land. I was just genuinely moved by what I thought was a sincere apology from you. That's the difference between you and me. I'm human and I get moved by people's emotions. And I try to care about others and make amends when I believe I owe something back. I don't think you play by those rules. So I can't accept any apology you give or find any reason in my heart why I should help you or your son, who has also wronged me, and never genuinely been sorry about it. Amy! Sorry, Diana. I can't help you or Ralph. You will have to find another donor. I look forward to no longer seeing either of you again.
Please calm down, Amy. No matter how much we've hurt you, there's more at stake here. My brother's life is at stake. The man you've been married to for 10 years. Does he mean nothing to you?
He does mean nothing to me, and that's why I'm getting a divorce. I don't want to see him, your mom, or you ever again. So I ask you to leave now. Also, Lucy, I think you are such a brat. How dare you ask this of me? You really are your mother's daughter. All of you are rotten to the core. I don't want to get worked up again, but I have never seen such a shameless and selfish display in my life. If you want to save him, Lucy, save him for goodness sake. Get the test done and do the operation. Stop harping to me like a child and deal with it like an adult. You take responsibility for your brother's life. Amy, please. I'll get on my knees and beg. Please, please, please reconsider. No. Get your daughter to do it, Diana. And get this through your head. This bus has left. Anything you could do or say will have no effect on me. I am not an idiot. I will not fall for it again. Now get up and let's never see each other again. When I left the hospital, I took the kids to my parents' house and started preparing a lawsuit for divorce. Whilst making these preparations, the news came in that Ralph's condition had severely declined and that he'd passed away. This brought a natural end to the horrible ill fate between me and that awful family.
Maddie, I'm finally here.
Oh, hi, Casey. How's things been? Where's Andrew? I'm guessing he's busy again today by the looks of things.
Yeah, well, you know, seeing as he's working hard at this new prosecutor job. He's really busy. Something came up that was important and needed sorting, so I had to let him go. I can't stop him from doing his job now, can I? Especially when he works so hard at it. That'd be selfish of me. After all, he's the one working hard to bring in all the money. Where's Jack? Thought he was supposed to be coming too.
Yeah, Jack couldn't come in the end either. He forgot he had a fishing trip booked this weekend. He's been going fishing regularly with a few of the guys in work. They really enjoy it, and he's actually pretty good at it from what I've heard.
Oh no. Maddie, why would you ever let him do such hobbies?
Huh? Why?
Haven't you heard? The two most common excuses men use when they're having an affair is fishing trips or hiking. Those activities take so long, so it gives them a good portion of the day where you won't doubt them. I thought you'd know that, Maddie. You're way too innocent.
Don't be silly, Casey. You're overreacting. Jack would never do that for a start. And anyway, he's been sending me pictures during the trips. Pictures of the fish he's caught, all the equipment, everything.
There's women co-workers going to these trips, aren't there?
There aren't any in the pictures from what I've seen.
Then he must be purposely not taking pictures with them. As he knows he's in the wrong.
Casey, I get that it seems quite suspicious, but if I'm telling you that's not the case, then take my word for it. Please stop coming up with assumptions. It's nothing to do with you. I trust Jack.
I'm just telling you because I'm looking out for you, not for any other reason. Anyway, you can decide for yourself whether you want to believe me or not. It's down to you to judge his behavior. Even before I got married, I was dating from a young age. So I'm pretty experienced when it comes to guys. I know all their tips and tricks, all their secrets that help them get away with cheating. So I'm pretty reliable. You should believe what I'm saying.
Casey, okay, I get it. Please stop.
I know. I understand that me saying this suddenly can be a bit much. But as your sister-in-law, I'm just looking out for you, Maddie. I have a good gut instinct, and I'm telling you that you should trust it too. If you don't find out and deal with it now, it will only get more serious. You don't want to be involved with a man having an affair now, do you?
Okay, Casey, thanks for the advice. I'll judge the situation for myself. That's enough now.
Maddie, if you do end up finding out something you don't want to hear, like that he's cheating or something, feel free to come to me. I've been through a lot of that myself, so I'm good at advice and helping people get over those sort of things. I'll help you out. Don't worry.
Okay, thanks, Casey.
Andrew and Jack are so different, it's crazy, isn't it? Andrew is very shy and introverted. He doesn't like socializing or going to meetings outside of work. He tries to avoid it as much as he can. Sometimes I even have to force him to go to them. As obviously socializing and connections are a huge part of his job, so the more he does it, the better. Yet Jack is out almost every weekend fishing with his coworkers.
Yeah, well, I guess they both have different jobs, so we can't really compare them.
But don't you think it's crazy?
What's crazy?
That there's only 3 years between them. Yet Andrew has the better job, even though he is a lot younger.
What's wrong with that?
It's just interesting to me how they were both raised in the same household with the same opportunities, yet one has done 10 times better than the other. It's a shame, really, Jack hasn't tried as hard.
You know the situation, Casey. I told you before. Jack's older, and at the time their family was going through a rough patch. So he didn't end up going to college, so could never actually get into the career he always wanted. He ended up having to work part-time and study to get into an office job to suffice. But I promised him that someday he can fulfill his dream and get into the career that he wants. Even if it means I have to work too alongside him in the meantime, to help us out finance-wise. He'll go to college at some point and get into a better job.
No, I know that too. I just think it's interesting. Clearly, Andrew has the better brain anyway. Anyway, that's why I tried not to judge him as much when I found out his occupation. If I was their mom, I'd be shocked that one son did so much better than the other. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your coffee. I better get going now. Got places to be. Oh, also, remember when I said earlier, keep a close eye on Jack? And let me know if you find anything suspicious.
I can't believe she's just sat there the whole time talking bad about my husband in front of me. The fact she thinks she can judge others on their jobs when she hasn't got one herself, and also came from a family that had nothing. I don't think she realizes that Andrew is only with her for her pretty face, as she's nothing else going for her. The audacity. Honey, your phone's ringing. Oh, really? It's fine. I don't need to answer it. Why? Surely it's important if they're calling at this time of night. No, it's nothing important. Don't worry. Who's calling? One of the boys I go fishing with on the weekend. Which one? I know almost all the people you work with, so I don't know why you won't say his name. You know the boy who bought us that frying pan set for our housewarming gift? It's him. Oh, okay. But I don't get why you won't just answer it. It's not like you're busy or in a situation where you can't. He just talks too much. He'll have me on the phone for an hour at least. And I'm too tired right now to chat. Ah, I see. Can I ask one more thing? Yeah? What? Why is he calling you this late at night? Surely he can just ask you tomorrow in work, since you'll see each other then anyway. So surely it's something important. You getting a phone call this late has never happened before, has it? So it's a bit strange. Maybe he thought of something he needed to tell me before tomorrow. I don't know. Or it could be something to do with the fishing trip this weekend. You know, about what tools he needs to bring or to ask me something about it. Maybe that's why. Either way, I can ask him tomorrow in work.
Honey,
Yeah?
you're not hiding anything from me, are you?
Huh? What would I hide from you? Please stop making scenarios in your head, just because one of the boys has tried calling me and I won't answer. Don't start. Anyway, I'm gonna have an early night. Also, tomorrow, I'm leaving for work extra early. Got a lot to get done. So I won't be needing breakfast. There's breakfast in the break room in the office anyway, so I'll just eat there.
Why is he reacting like this? He switched up on me all of a sudden. Very weird. He's making it so obvious that he's hiding something from me. I hope Casey wasn't right with what she told me before. Or has she just planted something in my head that now I'm doubting my own husband when I shouldn't be? Madison, snap out of it! Jack wouldn't do anything like that, and you know it. I better get to sleep too, before I go crazy. Honey, I'll come to bed now too. I could do with an early night also. Jackie, it's been a while. I've missed speaking to you. How have you been?
Oh, Casey, how are you? You're just as bright and bubbly as I remembered. Stop speaking so loudly, though. Everybody is staring at us.
Let them stare. Why does it matter? All they'll be thinking is how good we get along. Nothing bad. It's amazing how well we get along, don't you think? I would have been in trouble if I didn't have you as my mother-in-law.
I'm just saying. Anyway, how have you both been? Healthy? Eating well?
Of course we've been okay. I have been working extra hard recently. It's been a lot of stress, but I'm proud of myself. I wake up every morning at 6:30 a.m., make Andrew his breakfast, run around doing errands and making sure the house is tidy for when Andrew comes home. I've also been making homemade meals every day, ready for him.
Aw, you sound very busy. Thank you for looking after my son so well. I'm just glad my youngest met such a great wife.
No, I'm only doing it all because I met such a good husband. It's all because of Andrew. He's amazing. You must be annoyed that Maddie doesn't do as much for Jack as I do for Andrew.
Even if she wanted to do things for him, he wouldn't let her. He cares about her too much to let her do anything around the house. He won't let her lift a finger. I don't know why he's like this, as I didn't raise him like this. And I do worry that he takes on a lot with work and also in the home. At the same time, I wish Andrew would help you out more in the house. They both don't have any middle ground. With Andrew, it just seems like he won't do anything and just likes to receive and never give any help. I don't want him to look like he was raised that way.
Why are you stressing about that, Jackie? Andrew works hard and brings in a whole lot of money. Of course Casey should be making up for that by helping around the house. Her thank you to him for working so hard.
Yes, but I don't want it to be like that. I don't want him to express his love just through money and paying for things. That isn't love. It's materialistic. But it's not all bad, I guess. He's only like this because he's good enough to get such a good, well-paying job. I can't complain, really. If he wasn't how he is, he wouldn't have such a pretty wife and would be living alone with Jack.
It's okay. I'm happy to do things for him. Plus, he's never going to cheat on me that way. I do too much for him to ever cheat on me. He depends on me too much. Jack, however, would rather go out with his friends than spend time with Maddie. So I'd rather someone who does nothing around the house and doesn't cheat on me. I'd rather be shown love through money any day than through fake, meaningless words. Don't most women think the same way as me?
As long as you're both happy with my sons, that's all that matters to me. Happy and healthy.
That's right, Maddie. Hasn't Jack gone fishing again this weekend? Was there anything suspicious that happened after our chat?
Suspicious? What's Jack been up to now?
No, well, we don't know exactly. It's just Jack has been going out on a lot of fishing trips, as he likes to call it. He goes almost every weekend with his friends from work. I don't know if you've heard this before, but it's a known thing that people who are married and who go on such trips are...
Casey, stop. You aren't certain that's the case, so stop spreading lies. There's no need to tell Jack's mom about any of this, when he may not be doing anything wrong. Don't you think this is too far?
Why? Don't you think she should know what her son's up to? Anyway, it would be nice to hear her opinion since he's her son. She knows him better than anyone. I think she has more than enough right to know and be involved in her son's marriage. Don't you?
You're right, Casey. Now tell me, what's going on? I have a right to know.
Well, we aren't for certain or anything. That is just since Maddie told me that Jack had been going on fishing trips a lot recently, I thought I needed to tell her. Basically, people have told me that husbands will use the excuses of going on fishing trips or hikes with work colleagues as a way to cheat on their wives. So I let Maddie know that I thought it was strange a couple of weeks ago. She didn't take it well, and told me to stop putting doubt into her head as she trusts Jack. I just wanted to help her out.
Yes, and Casey, I told you before and I'll tell you again. That's not the case. So please stop it. Just because he's gone out on a trip with work colleagues doesn't mean he's cheating. Do I tell you I think Andrew is cheating if he goes out to his friend's birthday party? No, I don't. How would you like it if I kept planting these thoughts in your head about Andrew? And then proceeded to tell Jackie that Andrew has been up to bad things, even though I wasn't 100% certain.
What are you on about? For one, he'd never go out, so you'd have nothing to suspect him over. Two, I know it's not true, so I'd probably just laugh and thank you for looking out for me. I wouldn't take it to heart, that's for sure. Plus, everyone knows the only places husbands tend to cheat are on fishing and hiking holidays. Not at a birthday party that lasts a day.
Just please stop talking to me. Oh, stop it, the both of you. I've heard enough. We came out to have a nice meal as a three, not have a debate in the middle of the restaurant. Also, Casey, if you aren't 100% certain, then why are you insisting that Jack is up to something bad? You'll just make Maddie feel bad about the situation, so you need to stop.
Huh? It's not like that. In my head, it's 99% what's going on, and I'm sure of it. My gut is telling me.
Have you seen him cheating with your own two eyes? Do you have any proof of him cheating?
Is it something I need to see with my own eyes to know? It's proven just by the statistics. It's a known and proven fact.
If you're going to come out with such assumptions from now on, make sure you have solid proof before trying to ruin someone's marriage. Otherwise, don't mention it at all. You're just planting doubts in others' heads. I understand why Maddie would feel upset and bad from the situation. Also, I don't like hearing you talk badly about my son without having proof he's done anything wrong. He's still my son. So make sure, unless you have proof or seen something yourself, be careful with what you're telling people.
Okay, got it.
Casey hasn't been married with Andrew for that long, so she doesn't know Jackie's personality all that well. Out of everyone I know, Jackie is the person who hates people interfering in others' business the most. Clearly, Casey didn't know that yet. She hasn't been a part of the family for that long. She'll learn from this, hopefully. What? You're staying an extra night and coming tomorrow. Where do you have to sleep for the extra night? The Airbnb we've been using is also free tonight, too. So we asked the owners if we could extend our stay by one more night, since it's already so late and we've all had some beer so aren't fit enough to drive. We were going to get a taxi, but the fees would have been way too expensive. Plus, we've got too much equipment on us to bring in a taxi. So, it's the only choice we've got. Why are you being like this recently? Being like what? Away all weekend. Every weekend. Then when you're at the house, all you do is sit on your phone. And if I do as much as even touch your phone, you flinch and don't want me near it. Plus, it's only recently that you've been going on this many trips. So why all of a sudden? Situations can and do change. You can't expect every situation to be the same. Just because I've taken up a liking for fishing isn't a bad thing. Please don't tell me you're... I'm what? Don't worry. It's just all men on this trip, isn't it? Of course there is. Why would there be girls on the trip? Plus, why would I be with anyone else other than you? Well, like you said, people and situations can change. So there's always a chance that that could also change, I guess. So you're accusing me of cheating? Is that what this is all about? You're worried I'm cheating behind your back. It would be different if you were joking, but the fact you're seriously accusing me of this is outrageous. I'm actually disappointed you ever thought of me like that. I'm sorry for suspecting you, but you need to understand where I'm coming from too. You're suddenly going on so many trips with work colleagues, almost every weekend, not answering phone calls when I'm around, being strange regarding your phone, staying overnight when you were supposed to be home. And someone told me something strange in regards to the trips. Huh? Who told you something strange? What did they say? Never mind, it doesn't matter. Anyway, it's not like I'm 100% certain you're cheating and accusing you of it. I'm just telling you to stop making me feel like this. You're making it seem like you are. Come on, Maddie, you can't be serious. If you doubt me that much, then I'll get a taxi home right now. Will that shut you up? Are you saying that because you want to come home and see me? Or just because I mentioned something and you're being petty? What is there to be petty about? You told me to come back, so I am. No, I understand that you've gone fishing with your friends and you want to enjoy it. But next time, think of me before going, please. Okay. I'll message you tomorrow when I'm on my way back home.
Maddie, open up! I've got something big to tell you. Open the door quickly.
Ugh, what's all this nuisance this early in the morning? Casey, all the neighbors are still sleeping. What's with all this noise outside at this time in the morning? You can't bang on my door like that this early.
Sorry, Casey. It's just I saw something and had to come tell you straight away. I couldn't let it wait until later in the day.
What? What have you seen?
I was planning on going hiking really early this morning. So while I was on my way down to my car, I saw Jack in the apartment parking lot.
My husband, Jack?
Yes! But didn't you say he was away on a trip?
Yeah, well, he was away this weekend on a fishing trip and decided to stay an extra night in a nearby Airbnb as they'd been drinking alcohol and couldn't drive home.
Did he tell you there was no female workers at the meeting?
Yeah, he said there was no women that went on the trip. Why?
I knew it! How do I explain this to you nicely? Look at this picture. I told you! I knew it. The person Jack's hugging in this picture is a girl, isn't it?
You must have been seeing things. It wasn't Jack. It can't have been.
I have photo proof, yet you're still saying it's not true? You can see his face as clear as day in this. Ugh, look at the woman's tattoos. They are everywhere. She looks awful. You'd think if he was gonna cheat, he'd at least cheat with someone half decent. He's clearly blind. If your husband gets seen with this kind of woman, it's over for you. There will be rumors spread everywhere.
Don't be so ridiculous.
Anyway, I was right, wasn't I? I told you not to believe him. I told you he wasn't going on these fishing trips. This is why I told you not to send him on them.
Casey, could you send me over that photo, please?
Of course. I'll send it to you right away. So, are you gonna divorce him?
I'll sort that out when it gets to it.
Don't be too down about it, Maddie. You haven't done anything wrong. It's not your fault whatsoever. It's all his fault. He's clearly got no sense when it comes to women. He has a lot of shortcomings and is insecure. That's why he's done this. You've got the upper hand in this relationship, so don't feel too down about it. Good luck!
Ugh, I wish she'd stop with the sarcastic comments. Good luck? She needs to keep her nose out of people's business. Honey, hello? Are you home? Yeah, I'm here. Where have you been? What do you mean? We spoke about this yesterday, didn't we? Casey saw you this morning in the parking lot of her apartment. She came over to tell me. Even took a picture as proof to show me. Huh? Casey saw me? Jack, I'm very disappointed. I wanted to trust you. Casey kept on that she was certain you were cheating with all these trips you've been on lately. But I didn't believe her. I didn't think you were that type of person. Thought you'd never hurt me. But after she showed me that picture today, I couldn't defend you. It was clear in the picture. I didn't know what to do or say. I'm just embarrassed. I was so certain that you weren't. I just feel like crying. What are you on about? And why was Casey even up and outside at that time? Does that even matter what time she was up? The fact is she saw you, and she has photo evidence. What picture has she got of me then? Show me and I can tell you what it is, as I have no idea what you're on about. Why are you being like this? Show me it. Look here. How can you look at this and tell me I'm being crazy? Is that all you have to say? Honey, there's been a massive misunderstanding. Misunderstanding? Of course you'd say that. I knew that would be the first excuse, is that there had been some mistake. That's what everyone who gets caught cheating says. Come on then, what's the excuse? I'm telling you, there's been a misunderstanding. That's not a woman in the picture. It's a man. Are you being serious? Is that really the only excuse you can come up with? You can clearly see it is a woman. I thought you'd at least come up with a better excuse than that. Do I seem that stupid to you? Easy? I'm not falling for that. I'm being serious. Let me FaceTime him and show you. Are you crazy? Wait a second. How could you be so cruel? It's our wedding anniversary at the end of this month and you've gone and cheated? How could you throw away this relationship like that? Cheating so close to our anniversary date. Gaslighting me into thinking I'm the problem and that I'm crazy. So what if you FaceTime them? It doesn't change anything. It doesn't make me believe you. I'll kick you out right this instant if I need to. Are you doing this because you want to get a divorce? What? You're not listening to me. Look at this picture on my phone. Look at his tattoos, and then look at the picture Casey sent to you. The tattoos are the exact same. I'm telling you, the person in the picture is a man, not a woman. Huh. The tattoos are the same. It's just a man with long hair. I told you that a new worker started not long ago, didn't I? Well, it's him. He's our newbie. He lives in the same apartment as us, so he came home with me in the car and we both got out at the same time. I don't know what to believe anymore. If you still don't believe me, I can FaceTime the exact person you mistook for a girl. You'd believe me then. If he's home, he'll even come over and meet you if you want him to. Then why have you been behaving so weird lately? What's with the dodgy behavior? What dodgy behavior? What have I done that's been weird? You've never been the type of person who uses his phone as much as you have recently. Not only that, you've been extra protective over it recently. That's because I've been planning something for our wedding anniversary. I didn't want to tell you this, but it's all coming out now. I've been planning something for our wedding anniversary, and didn't want you to see anything on my phone. I didn't want you to ruin the surprise. It's no fun if you spoil it. I wanted it to all be kept secret. Surprise? For our anniversary? I'm sorry. I had no idea Casey had planted such a thing in your head. You should have told me the first time she said it. Should have been honest. If I had known planning this surprise would have caused as much problems as it has, I wouldn't have organized it in the first place. The newbie in work even promised to help me organize it. The one you mistook for a girl.
Are you sure? You're telling me the truth?
Of course I am. Why would I lie? I've never once looked at any other girls. I'd never cheat.
Okay then. I guess I'm sorry for not trusting you too. I should have spoken to you about it first, before I ever started anything. I shouldn't have doubted anything by myself.
No, it's all Casey's fault for putting false beliefs in your head. I'll ring Andrew and let him know what's been going on. He'll deal with it.
Honey, invite the newbie over. Ask him if he wants to come to dinner.
Really? I've already promised to buy him dinner somewhere nice, for helping me with the anniversary planning. So let's just keep it at that.
But he lives by himself, doesn't he? Surely he gets lonely having to eat by himself all the time. Ask him if he'd like to come over once a weekend. It would be nice for me to meet another one of your coworkers also.
That would be nice, honey. He is always by himself. It would be nice to pay him back since he's the one who helped me with my fishing and also taught me about crypto. Actually, I invested $1,000 into stocks and it grew to around $10,000 because of him.
Really? Wow, he's really helped out a lot then. You should be thankful to him. But from now on, please stop it with the gambling on the stock market.
Yeah, we've both stopped now. We're just leaving it at $1,000. It's not that much money, so we wouldn't feel too bad if we lost it. If you keep investing more money into it, you start getting addicted and that's when hell starts. Plus, I listened to you before when you told me not to do it, so don't worry.
How come you're being so nice now? Complimenting me, listening to what I'm saying. I could get used to this.
I always am nice to you. 1 second. I'll call him to let him know now.
Okay. Let me know what he says. I swear that's Andrew over there. What's he doing out this late? Maybe he's going on a night out with his colleagues. But he seems way more sociable than the Andrew I know. He's usually way more quiet than that.
Why is she calling me again? She needs to give it a rest. 1 second, let me answer her. Hey, honey. What's wrong?
What time do you think you'll be home?
I'll be home later tonight than usual.
I thought that. But I was just thinking maybe you could come home a bit earlier. It's my birthday tomorrow, after all.
I told you, I'll come home when I'm ready. I want to enjoy my night out.
Could you try to be home by 12?
Yes, if it's possible, I'll try.
Amazing. You're the best. You're so understanding. That's why I married you.
Honey, my friends are calling me. I'm going now. Bye. I wish you'd get a life and make some friends, instead of sitting around the house, bothering me and waiting for me to come home. She's so annoying.
Andrew? Is that you?
Oh my gosh, Maddie. You scared me then.
Was that just Casey you were on the phone with?
Huh? Yeah, it was Casey.
I assumed so. It's just I heard you cursing her, so I wasn't sure.
What are you on about? I never cursed her. Why would I curse about my wife? I'd never do such a thing.
I heard you talk badly about her before answering the phone, and then after you ended the call. You kept calling her bad words. I heard you.
Well, you heard wrong. I never said that. Plus, why are you eavesdropping on others' phone calls? Don't you think that's rude?
I didn't mean to listen in. I just saw you across the street and came over to say hi. But you were already on the phone.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter if you listened or not. I never cursed my wife, so you've heard wrong. So don't even think about going and telling Casey such lies. I'm busy anyway, so I've got to get going. Who on earth was that person I just spoke to? That's not the Andrew I know. Not the Andrew Casey raves on about. He doesn't seem very introverted to me. Shall I follow him? Casey, we have to leave for work soon. You can't just turn up at this time and expect us to chat.
I just came to see how you two were, if there were any problems.
What problems would we have?
Why are you acting like you don't know what I'm talking about? I showed you the picture we saw of Jack with that woman. Why are you acting like you've never seen it? Ah, I see. You're just going to let him get away with it.
That was just a misunderstanding. Me and Jack spoke about it and sorted it out.
Of course he'd say that. I knew he'd use that excuse. You can't be that stupid, Maddie, surely.
Casey!
Jack? Hi, I didn't know you were here.
I forgot to ring Andrew yesterday, so it's actually perfect that you've come over today. Why on earth are you going around spreading lies and planting doubts into my wife's head?
What lies have I spread? It's the truth. I have a picture proof. Has Maddie not shown you? She was just as shocked when she saw it too.
That girl you saw in the picture is actually the newbie that started with us at our company. It's just a man with long hair, and he lives in the same apartment as us. Do you want me to call him right now? He'll come over and show you. No, actually, there's no need, as we always car share to work anyway. So he has to come over. Great timing. Casey, please just give it up before you embarrass yourself even more. Jack is not cheating.
I have a pretty strong gut feeling. It's never wrong. I guess it's probably not hard meeting people when you work in an office. It's about time you met someone of the same level as you anyway.
Casey, please leave. I didn't know you were like this, Casey. I always thought you were a nice girl. You just like to cause problems, clearly. That's why you've come all the way over here to check in on Maddie. To plant more things in her head. Make her worry. If you're that bored with your life, go out and do something with it. Learn a new hobby or something. Don't just sit around wondering how you can ruin other people's marriages. And stop riding on my little brother's back. Do something for yourself.
Excuse me? I don't ride on Andrew's back at all. I have a lot of hobbies, actually. And a lot of things going for myself. Sounds to me what someone who was cheating and wanted to get out of it would say.
I've had enough of this. I wasn't going to say anything as I didn't want to cause problems or hurt your feelings. But if you keep going on at us about our relationship, you need to look at the problems in your own. If you have enough time to sit around and talk badly about other people's husbands, surely you have enough time to see all the women that follow your husband around.
What are you talking about? Andrew doesn't have any girls around him.
You know that friend's birthday party. Also the work colleague night out. Turns out they were all actually just cheating parties.
What do you mean, cheating parties?
Well, as you said, people say that hiking and fishing are used as excuses for cheating. Right? Turns out they also use birthday parties and work meetings as excuses too. As I'm pretty sure I saw Andrew yesterday, coming out of a bar renowned for one-night stands and hooking up. Oh, not to mention he came out with 2 girls.
Maddie, are you seriously following my husband around just because I told you I thought Jack was cheating? So, you've just been stalking him?
Stalking? I haven't stalked Andrew at all, thank you very much. I just by chance saw him yesterday on my way home from work. He was on the phone to you. I only went over to say hi. I even remember what you said to him. You told him you'd like him to come home at 12 a.m.
How do you know that?
Do you want to know what he said about you as soon as he ended the call with you? He said you're just a waste of space, who spends all her time bored in the house and needs to get out more.
Stop lying just because you're sour that your husband has been found out to be a cheat. Andrew would never do that. I would never say anything like that about me. He's only ever been sweet and caring to me.
Sweet? Just to your face, not to everyone else. You're clearly not as important to him as you think you are. And you clearly don't know him as well as you think you do. So before you stand there questioning other people's relationships, you need to go home and sort your own out.
Do you really think I trust what you've just told me? My husband has loads to lose. He can't be found out doing such things. He wouldn't risk it. He's in a professional job. I'm going to tell Andrew everything you've just said about him. Jack wouldn't know what it is to have a professional job to lose. That's why he's sleeping around. He will never in his life earn half as much money as Andrew will.
Okay, do and believe what you want. Again, I don't know why you're bringing up my husband's salary, especially when it's Andrew who's the one in the wrong here, not Jack. It has nothing to do with the situation. Money isn't everything. So stop spitting out random words and have a think about what I've just told you.
I can say what I want. Stop spreading lies about my husband.
I knew you wouldn't believe me if I just told you. So I've got a video for you. I'll send you the video now. Check it and then let me know what you think. You can then evaluate what you believe or don't believe, I guess. Maddie! Oh, hi, Jackie. Nice to hear from you. I heard that Casey had been meddling again. Upsetting you. No, it's okay. Me and Jack sorted it out and it was just a misunderstanding. I think it's more serious than just a misunderstanding that's been fixed. What do you mean? Casey is going through it at the moment. Since finding out what my youngest has been up to, she's had a mental breakdown and ended up collapsing. I'm in the hospital currently with her now. Huh? Really? This is the first I've heard of the news. I told everyone not to let you or Jack know about the situation, since I know that the whole situation was caused by you showing her that video of Andrew. I'm sorry to hear about Casey. She seemed okay when I first showed her it. So, what's happening between them? Andrew is begging her to get a divorce. He said he's had enough. It's a pretty bad situation. He's not even sorry for what he's done. And because of that, Casey is refusing to do anything. Andrew was the one who cheated. Yet he's the one who's asking for a divorce? Exactly. I can't believe him. He's scared the cheating rumors will spread to his workplace and get him fired from his job in high position. He'd rather just be single and not have it destroy his life. Oh no. Did Andrew really say such a cruel thing? Yes, he did. He even ended up slapping her across the face. Or at least it looks like he did anyway. I can't believe it. I never thought he was that kind of person. He always seemed so quiet, pleasant, and sweet. That's exactly what I said. I don't even know my own son at this point. By the looks of it, I've raised both my sons very badly. I don't know. My head hurts. It's their lives, not mine. I'll just leave them to get on with it. If they sort it, then it's up to them. If he wants to get a divorce, they can deal with it. I can't deal with this stress. I bet you're stressed. It's not nice to hear that about your own son, I bet. Yep, it's been pretty hard. A hard fact to swallow, indeed. I feel almost betrayed by my own son. It just means you and Jack need to make sure you work out. Please don't show me that you've been fighting. I don't want to know. I just want you both to be happy. No pressure, then. Don't worry about Casey. She's being taken care of in hospital. When they decide she's okay to be let out from hospital, I'll let you know. We can meet up then. Okay, Jackie. Thanks for letting me know. I hope Casey lets me get out sooner or later. Please don't take on too much stress. You also need to rest up. Just let them sort it out between themselves. They're adults. Yeah. I guess it's one of those situations where I can't really do much about it. I have to just leave it to sort itself out. If I'd have known this would have happened, I wouldn't have mentioned anything to her. I should have just pretended like I didn't know. It's just because she came over and started accusing Jack again of cheating. I got really angry and just burst out with it. I couldn't sit there listening to her talk badly about my husband, while hers was busy cheating on her anyway. That's okay. It would have come to light eventually. You couldn't have hidden that and lived with it forever. She would have found out, and the same thing would have happened. It seems like Andrew was already ready to get a divorce. He doesn't seem too upset or bothered with the situation. Just pretty fed up. So if she never found out, he probably would have wanted to get a divorce anyway. Really? That's sad to hear. Yep. It seems like it's your fault that it's ended this way, but it's not. He was already ready to get a divorce, and it's not like you told her a lie that wasn't happening. Andrew is in the wrong, and he doesn't like it, and it's given him an excuse to get a divorce. This is his chance to grow up a bit. He can't keep living like this forever. Even if he does divorce Casey, he can't be single forever. Thanks for saying that, Jackie. I really appreciate it, as I can't lie, I was feeling pretty guilty about the situation. I feel like I've just put someone in hospital and ended a marriage. It's okay. I better go now. I need to go check up on Casey. Okay. Bye. Speak to you soon.
Maddie, I just saw Jack going into a motel with a random woman. They were holding hands and walking together.
What?
Quick! Come here to where I am right now. I'm blocking the doorway. So come now and we can catch him.
Are you sure you haven't mistaken the woman again for his friend with the long hair? What does she look like?
Maddie, I'm not joking this time. It's really a girl.
Casey, we technically aren't family anymore. So stop randomly calling me, please.
Maddie! Come on, don't be like that.
Also, the man who you think is currently in a motel with a random woman isn't my husband, as he's right next to me fast asleep.
Huh? It can't be.
Just because you've gotten a divorce, do you think I should get one too? Me and my husband are doing just fine, and we won't be getting a divorce anytime soon. So stop with this childish behavior, Casey. You're a stranger to me now. Are you sure you're not just daydreaming things? Having delusions?
No, I swear I saw him. It was him. It was Jack.
It doesn't matter how certain you were, or how many times you tell me. It wasn't my husband. Jack is sleeping right next to me, and I'll believe and do what I want. So stop pestering me and leave me alone now. And please don't forget what I said about us being strangers from now on. I'm not thankful for these kinds of phone calls in any way. So please stop them.
Just divorce him! Get a divorce!
Whoa. What's with the yelling suddenly?
Sorry my husband was doing so well that other women around him couldn't just leave him alone. That's what happens when you have value as a person, I guess. No one would ever come near the two of you. You're not worth it. You don't have any value for people to want to meet you. That's why you're both dating each other. Even if Jack wanted to cheat, he couldn't. No one would want to be caught dead with something that useless.
What's with this aggressiveness all of a sudden? There's no need for such a personal attack.
Even though I'm divorced, I'm sure I'll have no problem meeting someone else. I'll get a new husband soon. Because I'm pretty, of course. But you and Jack, if you ever get divorced, you'll be single for the rest of your lives. That's why you won't ever divorce Jack, even if he's caught at a motel with another woman. You're scared you won't get married again. What a sad life. I hope you live a happy life with your cheating husband, Maddie.
The divorce has made her crazy. Surely there's something wrong mentally. Honey, stop with the snoring. It's too loud. I can't get to sleep. Oh, honey, please trust me. Wedding, anniversary, surprise. He's even saying it in his sleep it affected him that much. He's worried I'd find out the surprise from his phone, but he'll end up telling me it in his sleep. I can't help but keep staring at the diamond ring my husband Jack bought me in the end for our wedding anniversary gift. When we got married, he couldn't afford much, but I was happy and satisfied with the gold ring he gave me at the time. I never thought I'd ever get a diamond ring in my life. But my husband saved up all the money he made from investing in stocks and finally surprised me with the diamond ring I always wanted. The one he couldn't give me on the day we got married. I understand why Casey was so jealous when she saw how happy me and Jack were and how good we were doing as a couple. The whole time she was certain he was cheating. We were doing just fine. Who knows why she did it exactly? But my guess is she was just jealous all along. We had what she wanted. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, click the notification bell, and subscribe to see more content.